Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you walk over. Get 300. Get 300. Back on. 26. Come out.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Rodgers now to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mitchell will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Building confidence after the loss. That's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Yeah, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Young. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now a first down throw for Young. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play. This is 3rd and goal. Now Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Hey, take 26.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, it's Young.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Man open. It's Goodwin.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Box it. Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. Irv Smith Jr. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Young to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll throw again. Young. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Young on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. From the 38, Rodgers. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught on the slant. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's 21-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by David Long. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Michael Pittman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Young. He's got a man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DJ Moore, 46 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 28-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on 1st down. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. To try again after the sack. Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
After the sack on 1st down, Young, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his target, Allen. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Young now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. It's Young on first down. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And out of bounds right around the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. To throw, Young. Steps away to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
In motion, the tight end. Young. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Eluded in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Over. Get 300. Get 300.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Open man here. Schwartz complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
26.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Young working out of the gun. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
On play action, Young. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To try again after the sack. Young. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Third and long for Young. Raw had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Rodgers throwing here. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Rodgers now to throw. The pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. One last shot for Young. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. And it would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were. But don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
so for the Niners, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.